Good morning, everyone. Here is your moment of yes for today. It is Monday. Happy Monday. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend and we're ready to roll into a new week. Feeling our yes, your excellent self. Up here in northern Michigan, we head back to Friday. We head back to Florida at the end of the week. Just kind of finishing things up, busy work week. And so I'm actually this morning, right now, waiting in line for an oil change for the car before we head back down. So I use this as an opportunity this morning while I'm sitting here waiting for the guy in front of me to read kind of through my daily commitments, to do some listening, to do some car meditation. And as I was pondering the idea for this morning, I had one idea in mind, but what came to me from the morning listening is actually to appreciate the process of the oil change and the purpose of the oil change. And what we all know, obviously, the oil change is to flush out, obviously put new oil into the car, but to flush out a lot of the gunk and a lot of the buildup that has been building up for the last couple of months. And I love thinking about that from the standpoint of just the metaphorical and the emotional oil changes, mental oil changes, spiritual oil changes we should be putting ourselves through on a daily basis, because just like our automobiles, we have residual stuff that builds up. And so this has been something Hollister and I have been talking a lot about this summer, and a lot of that stems from relationships that we have, whether it's relationships with each other or family members or just the world. How when you let things build up, we can be really good, I'm speaking personally, I can be really good at ignoring things, repressing things, doing a spiritual bypass and just flying over things, instead of allowing myself to be with them and to feel them, and then to process it and go through it. And so for me, breathing is so important when it comes to processing things. Exercise is important, and then just and talking about things. I'm not a huge talker when it comes to my emotional stuff, but to be able to vocalize it, to verbalize it. I wish I could vocalize it. I wish I could sing about my problem. No, sorry about that. Ooh, sorry. To be able to just work your way through it. And we all have our different modes for working through things. The important part is that we actually work through them so that we can flush our system. And again, we have what we do physically, whether it's fasts, diets, cleanses, things like that, to kind of flush our system when we know that we've had that physical buildup. Just like the emotional stuff also turns into physical buildup. And so my moment of yes for this morning, to kind of get you going on a new week, is what can you do today for yourself that gives you kind of an emotional oil change, to kind of flush your system? Can you take a walk today in nature and just feel yourself present? Can you address whatever some of that heavy stuff that's weighing on your brain, weighing on your shoulders emotionally? Can you go through that a little bit today and just kind of flush it out? But give yourself some intentional time today to work through and just to push some of that stuff out. And I would love to know, you don't need to get personal, I don't need to know what you're flushing out, but would love to know what you decided to do today. So in the comments, maybe you've already done it by the time you're watching this video, but what worked for you today? What activity did you do today that was intentional to help you kind of process and flush some of it out? There you go. That's your moment of yes for today, everyone. All right, talk to you soon. Can't wait for the comments.